Hello, ladies and gents. It's me, Messina Diva, and yes, I'm back with another tag. I know y'all are like, she is the queen of tags. For some reason, everyone tags me, which is perfectly fine with me. This time, I was tagged by almondbrown09. Hey, Crystal. And I was also tagged by my sis, Jazzy. jsuqt. Thank you for the love. And I was requested to do this 10 question tag. So, here we go. Number one is, what's your occupation? I am a retired student. Okay, let me be serious with y'all. I just graduated 6 months ago with my Bachelor's of Science in Computer Engineering, and I am currently job hunting. I'm trying to find a job which is similar to my field but also infuses my creativity side so that I can have both technical and creative. And in the meantime, I've been working on a graphics company with my best friend, which will be launched soon. So that's exciting. Number two is, how old are you and what's your sign? I am 23 years old. My Michael Jordan year is about to end. I will be 24 in 2 weeks on June 27th. Speaking of June 27th, don't forget to enter my contest because it ends on the 27th at 11:59. Can't wait to see y'all's entries. I am a Cancer. Um, y'all should definitely read about us Cancers. We're pretty sweet, I think. Number three, single or married? I am currently single. Four, can't leave home without. I cannot leave home without mm, my phone. Um, Seeing as how I'm into technology, I am trying to upgrade to a better phone. I have a smartphone, but I want to upgrade. I don't know what phone yet. I'm thinking about getting an iPhone, but I'm kind of not an Apple fan, so definitely my phone. I can't leave home without my phone or my purse. Five is best day of my life. Best day of my life so far is the day I graduated from college, December 19th, 2009. I say that a lot because I worked my butt off. If there's anyone else that's watching that's in the engineering field, you know that there are very few minorities and very few women in the engineering field. It's known to be more of a field for men, and there's very minimal minorities in math and science. So I worked extremely hard for my degree, and that was definitely one of the best days of my life. It took me an extra year because I interned and I had a whole lot going on, but that was definitely the best day of my life. Childhood dream. I had a lot of childhood dreams, but I wanted to be an ice skater or a gymnast, a teacher, and the list goes on and on. I wanted to do any and everything. I think I was the most creative child there was. I used to play house and pretend to be a doctor and everything else. So definitely, yep, ice skating, gymnastics, all of that. Let's see what this other one says. Number seven, worst day of my life. Even though I've lost three grandparents in the past 2 years, my grandfather just passed actually, and that those days were pretty sad. But the worst day of my life would have to be a few years ago when one of my closest friends passed away. Um, he drowned on a co-op. He was only 20 years old, which is why it really saddens me because he was still young. He was the nicest, sweetest person, the only person that could really get me out of my ruts when I was feeling sad. I mean, the list goes on and on. The day of his funeral was definitely the saddest day of my life. His best friend had this huge ceremony, and all of us in an organization that we were in, we planned this huge thing. Um, his funeral was the largest ever attended, but that was definitely the saddest day of my life. That was I was actually taking summer school that year, and I had one more final to take, and I got the news from a friend, and that just, I couldn't believe it. It was so sad. So that was definitely one of the worst days of my life. When people die, the fact knowing that they're not coming back again is just enough to just mess up your day. So let me not get into that because I don't want to get emotional on camera today. So that was the worst day of my life. Um, 8 is, who am I tagging? Um, I am tagging. Let's see who I want to tag. The Poetic Flavor, I miss you, sis. Please get back on. I hope you're doing better. So the Poetic Flavor, MissCiaraification. Y'all definitely check her out. I was her second subscriber, and I am loving her videos. I'll put all of their links or their names down below, but y'all definitely check her out. So MissCiaraification, this is your first tag, so get on it. AmourInfinity, Miss Amour, she is so sweet. So Amour, Stay Space 75, my little big sis, and my YouTube BFF sherikaprince. And I'm tagging one of my best friends, LTY09, and anybody else that I'm tagging, I will put down below. Okay, what grosses me out? I'm gonna have to agree with Mrs. J, the First Lady. I cannot stand when people use the restroom and do not wash their hands. That really bothers me because you're carrying all these germs and you just don't wash your hands. That grosses me out. I'm also gonna have to agree with um, Jazzy, jsuqt. When people sneeze and cough and don't cover their mouth, they're just like sneezing everywhere, spreading germs, and people don't realize that any kind of particle that gets in your eyes or nose, pretty much it's transmitted, and you can get sick, you can get a cold, it can develop to all kinds of things. So that definitely grosses me out. And lastly, I cannot stand rust or mold. For some reason, I freak out. Like, if something is rusty or molded, like, that grosses me out. So those are the things that I could think of off the top of my head that gross me out. The last question is, what do I drink every day? I definitely drink water every single day. Or let me take that back. Ice water. I like my water to be cold and chilled, and I will sip it all day long. Um, Although when I was interning, I used to drink coffee a lot because I would have to get through those long days. But definitely, I haven't had coffee in forever, but definitely water. So I would have to say water. And that's it, guys. And if you guys notice my look, it's white going into red, and then I have a blue waterline. I was doing a contest entry, but I'm going to have to re-record it because the lighting wasn't good, and I tried to take pictures and that didn't work out. So here's a look. Let me get closer so y'all can see. See, it's white into red and blue. So if you guys see this on a contest, here's the look. All right, guys. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye. And look down below to see if you're tagged. All right. Love, peace, and soul. Bye.